Hi, Computer Science 1 class. It's Mrs. Miskin. We're going to go over lesson 19 in code.org now. So I will get that pulled up. You are welcome to follow along with me and find any of the lessons that you maybe were not able to finish, or even if you have the whole thing, that's fine too. Let's start with 19.1. Draw an equilateral triangle. Okay, so the angle is going to be the same on all three sides. It has to be exactly 50 pixels long on each side. Okay, that seems reasonable. We've done that before. Hit OK. All right, let's look at when run, repeat 3 times, move forward 50, turn left by 120. Okay, that was easy. Let's go ahead and continue on. I think I might have actually done that one before. So go through that one. Now use another loop to draw 3 of those triangles right next to each other. These are very similar to the lessons that we did in 18 with functions, right? Okay, so we're drawing triangles together. So use another loop. So we need 2 loops. Now look here, I've got a block instead of just an opening to write in the number. That's going to come in, it's going to become very important here in just a minute. Okay, so this time we repeat 3 times, and then we do those steps 3 times. So move forward, how many pixels? 50, and turn right by 120. Okay, let's see if this is the right step. No, I'm turning the wrong direction. Let's go left. We'll speed this up. And we're going to need to move forward in between. Okay, to get to the next step. Let's try that. Okay, easy enough. We did a lot of these in lesson 18. Okay, variables in Artist. Variables are placeholders for information that can change. So you saw how there was now a little number block in the repeats and in the length of the sides. Okay, so we can replace that with a variable instead of using a number in case things like that are going to change. So here's what the block is going to look like, that we're going to first set the variable value. So what value that's going to have. Let's look at how that gets put into play. So continue on. Okay, screen 4 is a video, so I will let you watch that on your own. And we'll go on to number 5. Okay, so it's one of these where we just answer the question. We have set the variable length to 50. What will happen when we click run? Let's look at our code. When run, set length to 50. So wherever you see the word length, you would kind of just replace it in your code with the value 50. So we say repeat 3 times. We're going to move forward. Hang on, let me get my spotlight here going. Okay, so we're going to move forward by length pixels. So remember, we just replace that variable or that word, which is length in this case, with the actual value that we set it to in the beginning. So we set it to 50. Then we repeat 3 times. So right here, it's the same as saying move forward by 50 pixels. Okay, and then turn left by 120. So if we repeat that 3 times, it's going to draw a triangle with 50 pixel sides, right? So let's look at this right here. The artist will draw a triangle with 50 pixel sides. The artist will draw a 50-sided polygon with 3 pixel sides. That's not right. Okay, the artist will draw 3 open sides with 50-degree turns. No, I don't think so, because we're using 50 as the length in pixels that we move forward. Okay, so I'm going to pick this one right here. Hey, hopefully you came to that conclusion too. All right, next one. We are on number 6. Before things get tricky, can you move the length of 50 into a variable so we can use it in the next few puzzles? Okay, I think we can do that. So I'll hit OK. We use this set length to, we're going to put that up just right under when run, so it happens first. Okay, move the length of 50 so that we can use it. So we repeat 3 times, move forward by, let's use that variable. We'll stick that in here, and we'll stick that in here. Okay, let's see if this works. This is the puzzle that we did very first. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now use the length variable to have the artist jump forward and down by length pixels between triangles. Okay, let's break that down a little bit. So here we have a repeat 3 times. So that means do whatever's inside 3 times. So here's our triangle, our one triangle. Repeat 3 times, move forward by length pixels, turn left by 120 degrees, and then move forward by length pixels. So these 3 this right here will create one triangle. Then we're gonna move forward, and then we would repeat it again. Now, if we're only moving forward, it's gonna go in a line, but we need to jump down, okay? So let's change, let's just actually see what this does first. Okay, so we know that that's not right. We don't want a line of triangles. So let's add a jump forward and a down. Okay, so jump down. So we're going to need to turn and then jump. Let's see if this does what we want it to do. Nope, not quite. Okay, so do we move forward? Maybe not. Maybe we should take that out. No, now we're just going in circles. So maybe we need to turn right. Let's give that a try. I think I'm getting closer, but still not quite right. So let's walk through this one more time. We create one triangle, so we end up right back here. Now we want to jump forward, turn, jump forward. I think we need another turn so that we get in the right direction. Let's try that. Oh, I think we're getting much closer. Okay, let's look, jump forward and down by length pixels. So we've got jump forward. What are we missing here? So we're drawing one, we're jumping forward, turn, jump forward, turn. Let's see. Do we need to move in between? Or do we need to jump or turn again? So let's move forward, turn, jump, turn, jump, turn. I think I figured it out. If I'm jumping and then I'm turning right by 120 degrees, that's the same as the triangle. I actually want to just go forward and then turn straight down. So I've got the angle wrong. Let's change that to 90. Okay, that looks much better. Maybe you had trouble on that one too, just like me. Oh, wow. Okay, this is all the same code that we just had. Add another set of loops at the end of your code to add 3 more triangles. So we know how to solve this part right here, don't we? Let's go ahead and run. We should end up right down here. Yep, okay. So now we're going to repeat that again. And we can look at our code right here. We're going to start with triangles, right? So let's grab a repeat 3 times. And look at that, we're gonna move forward by length, turn left by 120. So let's try that. Move forward by length, turn left by 120. And we have 3 more triangles here, 1, 2, 3. So we know that we're going to repeat that 3 times. Okay, but after we do 1, we still have these things right here, jump, turn, and turn. But we might be doing a different direction. So let's just grab the jumps and the turns to start. Okay. Now we know that we probably want to go by length pixels because that's what we jumped forward by this time. Let's grab that variable length. Okay, and let's not make the same mistake again. Let's change those to 90 degrees, not 120. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, so my turning is not quite right. Okay, so if I finish the triangle right here, and then I jump forward and turn left, jump forward and turn left again, I think this one actually needs to be right. This one we did right and then left. And this second set, we're doing left and then right. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, so the directions that we turn really do make a huge difference, and the angles. Okay, number 9. All right, this looks very similar. Oh, but there's a change. We need the triangles to be 60 pixels wide with 60 pixel jumps. Now, because we used length in each one of those, it's going to be really super easy to change this because we just go right up here to our variable and change it to 60. Okay, then every other space down here, remember when we're reading that, when the code reads it, it says move forward by 60 pixels, not the word length, because it goes up and just substitutes this value for the variable down below. Let's see if it works. Okay, we changed one line of code there and the whole thing changed. Isn't that easy? Variables make things very simple. Okay, use what you've learned to build this design when the squares have 80 pixel sides and the artist jumps 80 pixels over and down between each one. This looks like what we just did, but with squares instead of triangles. Okay, so we know that to create one square, we would repeat 4 times, move forward by, and I don't have my length set. Let's go ahead and set that first. Set length to, and we know that the squares have 80 pixel sides. So let's just set that to 80. Repeat 4 times, move forward by length, okay, length pixels. When the code is run, the computer will substitute and actually say move forward by 80 pixels, not length. It substitutes, right? And then we would turn by how many degrees for a square? 90. Okay, so let's see if this will run one square. Yes, okay, good. Now we need to probably jump forward, and we're going to jump by length. So we would jump and then turn and jump. So let's turn by 90 degrees because we want it to be a square. Then we would jump forward again. We can actually use move forward in this case because there's no space in between. And then we're going to turn again. And we would turn right so that we're facing right. Let's see if that puts us right down here. This is where I want to end up. Nope, I didn't do it right. Okay, so let's see what happens. I'm going to slow it down. and reset and run. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I jump. Oh, you see it? I turned the wrong direction. So this needs to reverse. I want to turn right first and then left. Now let's see if I end up right down here. Okay, now we can take these steps and repeat them. And how many times, how many squares do we have? We've got 4. We'll speed it up a little bit, okay? Okay, easy, right? We're doing it step by step. Okay, now screen 11 just gives you a little bit more information on variables, okay? So this is just the code that we did, where we set a length and then we use that length throughout the code, and the computer will just replace it, the word variable for the value, okay? That's all for 19. And hopefully this has helped you get through it and understand variables a little bit more. And there will be other lessons coming. Thank you.